What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this brand new channel, Courtside Financial. My name's Obi. If you find any value in this content at all, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of this journey. Today I'm going to be talking about the work from home economy. Now, this working from home, remote work, is a trend that's been a pretty big thing going on, and we knew that moving forward it was going to continue to get bigger. But I guess what happened with the current situation and the current landscape of the economy right now, this trend has been accelerated. A lot of companies have been forced to work from home. People are now seeing that, hey, it's working and there's not really a need to come to the office anymore. And with that being said, you're seeing a lot of the companies in the work from home industry that supply these big businesses, small businesses, whatever you want to call it, kind of thrive. You know, think about Amazon. They're a huge tech giant. It's no secret that during this whole situation that they've been thriving because people are not moving about as freely anymore. So what are they doing? They're going online, they're ordering stuff off Amazon, they're taking advantage of Amazon Prime, getting it there in 2 days. But one of the things about Amazon is that they're a huge business and they're heavily diversified, which is why they keep getting bigger and bigger. One of the components of their business is Amazon Workspace. It's basically a desktop as a service app that enables professionals to work from home. And one of their biggest competitors is Citrix. Now, when we look at Amazon stock and we look at Citrix stock, they're performing very well in this economic downturn. And that is because companies need them more now than ever. Now, there's pretty much two viewpoints on working from home. A lot of people want to have that social interaction where you're actually going into the office and you're interacting with your colleagues and your coworkers directly. You know, it's a lot more convenient to just go over to the next cubicle or go to your walk up to your manager or your boss and ask them a question than it is to set aside some time to maybe set up a Zoom meeting, maybe set up a FaceTime meeting, maybe set up a phone call. You get that instant reaction, you get questions answered on the spot, but there's a lot of inconveniences that people need to consider when it comes to actually showing up to the office to work. One of those inconveniences can be the time wasted. According to NBC News, people spend the amount of time it takes for 22 work days every year just getting to work, just commuting to the office. And also what they said is that people who do commute have expenses of $2,500 to $4,000 just on their commute alone. And you think about that, what can that mean? That can mean gas prices, that can mean maintenance, and that can mean car insurance. Car insurance is pretty expensive. You know, just the whole entire upkeep of a car is pretty expensive. So for a lot of people, think about those people who live like an hour away from where they work. They're probably leaning towards the side of, hey, I want to work from home. It's saving me time. It's much more efficient. And what does the market typically tend to do? The market typically tends to eventually lean towards efficiencies. So if it's inefficient for people to waste their time commuting to the office, then you're going to start seeing a lot of these big businesses begin to say, it's time to work from home. We don't want to spend any more money on commercial real estate. There's really no reason to. We're realizing we can get even more productivity working from home. We're realizing we can decrease overhead cost by not paying for an office that isn't necessarily bringing us a decent ROI, right? And then what you want to do is look at it from an environmental perspective, right? According to an article from National Climate Change, daily carbon emissions dropped 17% from January to April compared to last year. And the annual global decline in carbon emissions can be anywhere from 4.4 to 8%. Now, to me, it makes sense to work from home. People are being more productive. People are saving money. This is money that they can use and go invest. This is money they can use and go save. This is money that they can use to take care of their expenses. To me, for a lot of people, having a car is just a liability, you know? And when you're in like a big city like New York or LA, there's a lot of traffic. Traffic is a huge issue. So this huge trend is something that can really help to cut down on traffic in California. You know, people spend so much of their lives sitting in their car because they have to make that commute and they have to get to work and they have to get things done. When you think about New York, if you're trying to get to work, maybe you don't own a car. Maybe you're riding the subway. Maybe you're calling yourself an Uber. How much of an expense is that? And not only is it an expense, but a lot of people don't move out of these suburban areas to go live in the city because they don't want to deal with the hassle of getting on the subway every day. How many more people are going to be punctual and timely and on time to meetings and on time to work now? So to me, working from home is just this whole thing about getting rid of inefficiencies and doing the most efficient thing for the market and for people. There's a couple big names that have stepped forward to say that employees can work from home permanently. Jack Dorsey, who is Twitter's CEO, sent out an email to all employees saying they can work home forever if they want to. The Facebook CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, is saying that a lot of their employees will not be returning to the office, but they will be working from home. Now think about California and how hard it is for people to find proper housing out there. Amazon has a headquarters in Seattle, which they've actually just announced that it will permanently be turned into a homeless shelter. Now, when you put two and two together, you can see that these big companies are not seeing the value in returning to the office for the most part. So, and also Amazon is such a big business that it's important to have a positive social impact. So they're taking advantage of this opportunity to move forward and allow people to work from home and also help to provide a solution to the housing crisis in California. This is a trend that's pretty huge right now, and I think that we're going to see a lot more of it moving on into the future. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on the work from home economy. What do you think will happen? Do you think there will kind of be this decline in working from home with the economy opening up again? Or do you think work from home is here to stay and will only get bigger? Leave your comments down below. New channel, so please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if this video helped you in any way. Thank you guys so much for watching.